Hello, welcome to this 40-minute Vinyasa flow practice. We'll start finding a comfortable seated position and just resting your right hand down on top of the knee, and with your left hand pressing the first finger and thumb together and turning the palm facing up, resting the back of the palm on the left knee, finding this hand mudra. And when you're ready, gently closing down the eyes, just feeling the sense of grounding, a sense of connection, dropping into this 40-minute practice. We'll take a big inhale together and release with the exhale. Finding an inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time, inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Taking a big inhale, releasing everything as you exhale, allowing the breath to find a natural rhythm. And just taking this moment to notice how your mind feels right now at the start of our practice. And gently blinking the eyes open, coming back to the light. We'll take an inhale, reaching the arms out to the sides, all the way up to the sky. Interlacing the fingers, turning the palms up, taking a big stretch. And as you exhale, rounding through the spine, pressing the palms all the way forwards. We inhale, releasing the hands, opening the arms to a cactus. And exhale, releasing the hands down. Inhale, reaching up to the sky, pressing the hands away. Exhale, rounding through the spine, reaching the palms forwards. Inhale, releasing the arms open to a cactus, chest lifting high. And exhale to release. Inhale, reach, pressing the hands away. Exhale, rounding through the spine. Inhale, releasing the arms open to a cactus. And exhale, releasing the hands down. We'll walk the hands out in front of you, just coming over the legs, making your way to an all fours position. Allowing the hips to stack over the knees, the shoulders over the wrists. Taking that slight lift in the core. And gently reaching that right arm all the way up to the sky, taking the gaze up with you. Staying here, or maybe wrapping that right hand around the lower back. Maybe the hand even reaches the left thigh today. And when you're ready, releasing that right arm all the way forwards as you extend the left leg all the way back. Finding that one long line. Option just to hold here, or maybe pointing the left toes up to the sky, reaching behind with that right arm. And even kicking that foot into the hand to find an extra lift and a gentle arch in the spine, lifting the gaze and just holding wherever you are for one big inhale. And releasing everything as you exhale, releasing the arm and leg out long and just taking the right hand down to the mat. Releasing the left toes down to the mat, but keeping the leg out long, taking some gentle rocks forwards and backwards. Coming back to find stillness. Keeping those left toes tucked, engaging in the core, pressing into the hands to lift that right knee in towards the chest. holding here, and stepping that right leg back to meet the left in a downward facing dog. Allowing the crown of the head to be heavy. A deep stretch all the way down the backs of the legs. We'll rise up high on the toes just to gently lower the knees down to the mat. Coming back to our all fours position, we inhale, lifting the left arm all the way up to the sky, maybe taking that optional bind around the lower back. And releasing that left arm out long in front of you. Releasing the right leg out long behind, finding that one long line. Lifting in the core to balance. Staying here or maybe pointing those right toes up to the sky. And even reaching behind with that left arm, maybe catching the foot into the hand, kicking the foot and the hand together to take that gentle arch in the spine and the lift in the gaze, holding wherever you are for one big inhale. Releasing the foot and the arm, reaching them away as you exhale. Releasing the left hand down to the mat, releasing the right toes, keeping the leg long, taking those gentle rocks back and forwards. Coming back to find neutral. We'll lift in the core, lifting that left knee in towards the chest for a moment to hold. And stepping the left foot back to meet the right for our downward facing dog. Maybe even a gentle rock in the hips side to side, or any movement that your body needs here. Coming back to find stillness in your down dog. For 2 more deep breaths. We'll rise up high on the toes, taking small steps all the way forwards to the top of the mat. Feet can be together or underneath the hips. We bring the hands to the shins, finding one long spine for our halfway lift. And exhale, maybe massaging down the backs of the legs as you forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, massaging the legs down as you fold. Taking a soft bend into the knees. And a gentle roll up through the spine, taking your time, bringing the head up last. Coming all the way up to standing, we reach the arms all the way up to the sky, palms touch. Interlacing the fingers, pointing the first finger away, we take one more inhale together. And exhale, leaning over to the left side, allowing the hips to fall out to the right side for our crescent moon shape. Inhale, returning back to center. And exhale, leaning over to the other side. Feeling that deep stretch down the left side body. Inhale, coming back up to center. And exhale, releasing the hands. As you take a big swan dive to fold over the legs, head can be heavy. We inhale to our halfway lift, maybe fingertips stay on the mat this time. And exhale to fold, soft bend in the knees as you step back to find your plank. Lowering the knees down to the mat, untucking the toes, we bend the elbows in towards the chest to lower the body down to lying. Inhale for our baby cobra, just lifting the upper back. Exhale, release, tucking the toes, pressing the weight back and up, hips high, downward facing dog. Taking 2 deep breaths here to settle. We inhale, lifting that right leg up high for 3-legged dog. Maybe the hips can turn out today or keeping them square, whichever you prefer. And taking a bend into that right knee as you draw the knee in forwards towards the chest. Exhale, releasing the leg high, 3-legged dog. Inhale, crossing the body, right knee to left elbow. And releasing back, 3-legged dog. Inhale, right knee to right elbow. And exhale, 3-legged dog. Inhale this time, drawing the right knee in towards the chest and just planting the foot down between the hands. Dropping the back knee down to the mat, untucking the toes. Finding your balance. The right knee stacking over the ankle before sweeping the arms all the way up high to the sky, biceps to the ears. And as you exhale, releasing the left arm forwards, right arm back for a gentle twist. Maybe even taking the gaze all the way to the backhand just as an option. And inhale, releasing the arms all the way back up to the sky, pointing that first finger away, interlacing the fingers, finding a lift. An optional back bend here, lifting the gaze up to the sky or just keeping the spine neutral. Inhale, releasing the spine back to center. And exhale, taking the hands down to the hips, tucking the back toes. Lifting in that back knee, rising up to your high lunge. We inhale, reaching the arms all the way up to the sky. And exhale, taking the hands down to the mat to frame the front foot. Stepping back to find your plank. Dropping the knees or keeping them lifted as we lower the body down for chaturanga. Inhale, finding your back bend with cobra or maybe keeping the knees lifted for up dog. And exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Taking 2 deep breaths. We'll inhale, lifting that left leg up high this time for 3-legged dog. And when you're ready, drawing that left knee in towards the chest. And exhale, releasing back 3-legged dog. Inhale, left knee across the body to right elbow. And exhale, 3-legged dog. Inhale, left knee to left elbow. And exhale, release 3-legged dog. Inhale, left knee in towards the chest and planting the foot down between the hands, dropping the back knee, releasing the back toes for our low lunge. Left knee over the ankle as we sweep the arms up high, biceps to the ears. Just dropping that right arm forwards, left arm back at shoulder height, maybe taking the gaze all the way back with you as we twist. And releasing the spine back to center, reaching the arms back up to the sky. We'll interlace the fingers, pointing the first finger away, and that optional back bend. Releasing the spine back to center. Taking the hands down to the hips. Just lifting in the hips slightly as you tuck the back toes, engaging in the legs to lift that back knee for our high lunge, reaching the arms all the way up to the sky. And releasing the hands down, stepping back to your plank, taking your version of chaturanga. Inhale, knees lifted for up dog or keeping them down for your cobra. And exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Enjoying this active rest here. A moment for connection. Or inhale, lifting that right leg up high for 3-legged dog. And this time bending in that knee, allowing the foot to hang heavy. Really opening in the hips. Option to stay here, or maybe that right foot becomes even heavier, tipping you all the way over to your wild thing. Right toes meet the mat, lifting the hips high into a back bend, releasing that right arm. Wherever you are, just turning your gaze down to the mat. Just allowing yourself to tip all the way back, keeping that right knee lifted in towards the chest. And when you're ready, stepping that right foot all the way forwards through to the hands, reaching the arms up high for your high lunge. Tipping the weight forwards, flying the arms back, releasing that left leg up high for our warrior 3. Flexing the toes down here if you can, keeping the arms flying back, or maybe keeping the hands in prayer at heart center. And when you're ready, drawing that left knee in towards the chest. We exhale, releasing back warrior 3. Inhale, left knee towards the chest. And exhale, warrior 3. Inhale, knee in towards the chest. Exhale, warrior three, keeping your balance. We'll release the right fingertips down to the mat, allowing the left hip to open on top of the right, reaching that left arm all the way up high, maybe pointing in the left toes, finding our half moon. And seeing if you can release the left knee back in towards the chest as you come all the way up to standing, reaching the arms all the way up to the sky. And just placing the outside of the left ankle on top of the right thigh, sitting back to find your chair pose, biceps still to the ears, palms facing in towards each other, and just enjoying that deep stretch in the outside of the left thigh and deep into that left glute. Taking one more inhale here. And exhale, rising up to standing. See if you can draw that left knee into the chest one last time. And then turning the left hip all the way out as you step back, as wide as you can for your warrior two, releasing the arms out wide, taking the gaze out in front of you. We'll find a flow here. Taking an inhale, turning the palms up to the sky, rising all the way up to standing, straightening in that front leg. And exhale, releasing back down to your warrior two. Releasing that left hand onto the back thigh and tipping all the way back to your reverse warrior. And using your exhale to come back to warrior two. Inhale, flying the warrior high all the way up to the sky. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, tipping back for your reverse warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Last time, inhale, flying high. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reversing that warrior. And exhale, warrior two, releasing right hand down, then the left to frame that front foot, stepping back to your plank and taking your vinyasa. We'll meet in downward facing dog when you're ready. We'll inhale, reaching that left leg up high, this time for three-legged dog, but ending in that left knee, allowing the left foot to be heavy. Staying here or maybe tipping all the way over to your wild thing, releasing that left arm overhead, taking the gaze up towards the sky, lifting in the hips. Taking one more inhale. And as you exhale, taking the gaze down to the mat, releasing all the way back to center, keeping that left knee in towards the chest, and that left hand can meet the mat. And stepping through with that left foot between the hands, keeping back toes lifted, we rise all the way up to our high lunge. Shifting the weight forwards into that front foot, we'll float the arms back as you release the right leg up high for warrior three, flexing in the toes if you can, or maybe taking the hands to heart center in prayer. We'll draw the right knee in towards the chest. And exhale, floating it back for your warrior three. Inhale, drawing that right knee in towards the chest. Exhale, warrior three. Last one, inhale, right knee in towards the chest. Exhale, warrior three. This time releasing left fingertips down to the mat. Turning that right hip so it stacks on top of the left, reaching that right arm up to the sky, shoulders one on top of the other. Keeping the gaze down, pointing the right toes, maybe a gentle lift even higher in that leg. Our half moon. And seeing if you can draw that right knee in towards the chest, floating your way all the way up to standing, drawing the biceps towards the ears as you reach up high. Taking the outside of that right foot on top of the left thigh this time, sitting back to your chair. When you're ready, releasing back up to standing, see if you can keep that right knee drawing in towards the chest and just turning the leg out, opening in the hip as you step all the way back to your warrior two position, reaching the arms away. Taking the gaze forwards, we'll find our flow. Inhale, turning the palms up to the sky, reaching all the way up to standing. And exhale, warrior two. Inhale, tipping all the way back to your reverse warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, flying high. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, tipping back, reversing your warrior. And exhale, release warrior two. Last time, inhale, flying high. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reversing your warrior. Exhale, warrior two. This time, windmilling the left hand down, then the right to frame the front foot. Stepping back to your plank and taking your optional vinyasa, or meeting straight in downward facing dog. We'll take a soft bend into the knees, lifting in the gaze, and maybe jumping or stepping one foot then the other to our malasana, our yogic squat. So the toes will be out slightly, heels in, dropping the glutes down towards the mat. Feel free to lift the hips a little higher if you're tight in the Achilles. See if you can press the hands together, elbows in towards the knees, finding an opening in the chest. Wherever you are, reaching the arms away, seeing if you can sit all the way back till the glutes meet the mat and floating the legs up high for our Navasana, our boat pose. Arms just reaching out beside the legs. We'll take some gentle toe taps here to the mat, just one foot than the other. And then a gentle pause just to hold. Finding four more toe taps. And taking a moment to pause. Releasing the feet down, coming all the way up to sitting. Taking the hands just below the knees, taking a gentle pull on the knees as you lift the chest through the shoulder blades. And exhale, rounding through the spine, allowing the arms to lengthen. Inhale, lifting the chest up through the shoulder blades. And exhale to round through the spine. Inhale, last time. Exhale, round. And coming all the way back up to sitting. We'll take the left leg underneath, guiding the right foot on top of the left. And just wrapping the left arm around the right thigh, releasing the right fingertips behind and gazing behind the right shoulder. Gently pulling that right knee in towards you to increase the stretch. And gently releasing the twist back to center. And just guiding that left leg over slightly, just so the knees can stack, one on top of the other as much as possible here. And then reaching the left arm up to the sky. Taking the right fingertips behind, and maybe bending in that left elbow, guiding the fingertips towards each other. Maybe just energetically, or maybe they meet today. Holding here, or option to tip slightly forwards to fold, just to increase that stretch deep into the hips. But just finding where you want to hold for a few rounds of breath. And when you're ready, releasing back up to center, releasing the legs, drawing the soles of the feet together, hands around the ankles. We lengthen in the spine before taking our exhale to fold over the legs for our butterfly. And when you're ready, releasing the spine back to center. We'll take that all on the other side, guiding that right leg under this time and just taking the left leg, standing it over the right. Wrapping the right arm around the left thigh, left fingertips behind, taking the gaze behind you as you twist. Maybe more of a gentle hug of that left leg if you want to increase the stretch. And when you're ready, releasing back to center, maybe guiding that left knee over slightly so the knees stack one on top of the other. We'll reach the right arm up high this time, but ending in that right elbow as you take the left hand behind the back, energetically drawing the hands together, or maybe fingertips meet. Maybe even folding over that legs to increase that stretch. And releasing the spine up long, releasing the hands, releasing the cross of the legs, and just shuffling forward to the top of the mat. Maybe using the hands on the back of the thighs, or without today, as you guide yourself back down to lying. And when you get there, hugging the knees in towards the chest. Taking the hands on the outside of the feet for our happy baby, drawing the knees up towards the armpits, maybe even a gentle rock from side to side. And when you're ready, guiding the soles of the feet together, releasing the pinky edge side of the feet to the mat as you open the legs open to a diamond for a reclined butterfly. Option to take the right hand on the belly and the left hand over the heart. Closing down the eyes. We'll take a big inhale together. Release with the exhale. We inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath at the top for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay empty for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay empty, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay empty for 4, 3, 2, 1. Taking a big inhale, releasing everything as you exhale, releasing the legs out long to the mat, releasing the arms down beside you, palms facing up, releasing the breath, releasing the weight of the body, releasing the weight of the mind, with all thoughts just passing by, a sense of floating here in time and space. Enjoy this moment of meditation, this moment for your mind and your body and your soul. And I'll let you know when it's time to come back. Shavasana. Feel free to stay in your Shavasana as long as you'd like today, just by pausing this video. If you'd like to come out with me and keeping the eyes closed, gently making your way over to one side, pausing here on your side for a moment before lifting yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Maybe taking that right hand down on the knee, that left hand, first finger and thumb pressing together, the back of the hand resting on top of the left knee, the hand mudra that we started with today, or just allowing the hands to rest comfortably in the lap. And just take this moment to notice how different your mind may feel now to the start of this practice together. And just take this moment of gratitude, just thinking of 3 things you love about yourself. And just know how loved you are in this world. I thank you for joining me today. The light in me sees, honors, and loves the light in you. Namaste.